Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. John and Ellie back at you today with another beer review. And what I'm looking at is a limited series Abita Brewing Company beer. This is their Jockamo's Revenge Sour IPA. Really excited about this one. Um, well, I've had a couple earlier. Did an examination on Eric Fraunfelter, Thomas Metal 75's channel of Massachusetts beer reviews of funny or silly beer names. So this was the one that I got for the examination, Jockcamo's Revenge Sour IPA. Apparently they make a Jockcamo's IPA. I've never had that one, but this is basically the sour version of that beer. It is 6.5% alcohol by volume. It is also 65 IBUs. It is an ale with grapefruit added. And one cool thing about this six-pack is it says on the bottom of the six-pack here on the bottom, it gives you the flavor profile. It says water. Abita is handcrafted using the pristine artesian water of Abita Springs, Louisiana. The yeast that is used is American ale yeast. The malts are pale and caramel. The hops are Centennial and Amarillo or Amarillo. I've heard it both ways, so Amarillo hops. Food pairings are steak and other grilled meats. Cheddar or goat cheese are also excellent choices. The glassware is a pint, tulip, or snifter. This is Louisiana's original craft brewery since 1986. All right, so I'm usually very pleased with Abita beers. And my first impressions with this one were that it was very good. Kind of a hybrid of two styles, your IPA and your sour ale. Been talking about this or for a while with the IBRG, the International Beer Reviewers Guild, about how these styles, they keep combining these different styles and creating new and interesting products. And this is one that has been a long time coming. I mean, a sour ale and an IPA, two really interesting craft beer styles, and you combine the two of them, you get the nice sour punch from the sour ale, you get the nice hoppy bitterness and citrus aromas and flavors from the hops that they're using. I mean, that's just a winner right there, guys. If they do this beer well, it should be a winner, right? Okay, so I gave it a pour. It's a nice, slightly hazy straw to light golden appearance. There's really not too many streaming bubbles going up the glass, but it's a nice looking beer. Poured with about a 3-finger, nice and foamy white head on there. And immediately I'm getting grapefruit that the grapefruit juice that they added. I'm picking up on grapefruit, some other citrus components as well in the aroma, maybe a little bit of lemon peel, some orange. You're definitely picking up on the sour qualities of this beer right up front in the aroma. It's definitely there. There's a nice souring or sour presence on the nose. Maybe a little bit of barley malt, wheat, maybe. It is definitely bready on the aroma as well, although that definitely does take a back seat to the sour qualities and the grapefruit qualities that you're getting on the aroma initially. But it smells really good, guys. So let's go ahead and get into this. This is a limited series, so I don't know how available this is still. I got it on clearance. It's only, let's see, the best by date is coming up in 9 days, so it's getting towards the end of its shelf life, which is probably why I got it for $8.99 a six-pack. I think it's regularly priced at $10.99 or $11.99, so I got a deal on it. I was pretty pleased about that. All right, so cheers, guys. Let's get into this. Definitely a good sour product. Good beer. The sourness comes through more on the palate than it does on the aroma. Although the sourness is present on the aroma, the main thing that you're getting is that grapefruit, that nice citrus, and the hop presence, the hop aromas. The sourness is there, but it definitely comes through a little bit more on the palate. It's definitely in your face. You get that nice sour punch that sour beer lovers like myself really want to get with these types of beers. So you're definitely picking up on that, but there's definitely a noticeable hot bite with this one. You're getting citrus. You're getting a little bit of piney notes in there as well. You're getting the grapefruit that they added in addition to the citrus qualities that you're getting from the actual hops. It is relatively light bodied at 6.5% alcohol. The finish is crisp, clean, and refreshing. You could session this beer somewhat, even though it is a higher alcohol beer. You could drink a few of these, no problem. It is very enjoyable and easy drinking. Like I said, that light bodied, it is light bodied, so you could drink a few of these. For me, the bitterness, would start getting to me after two or three of these, but the sourness makes it that much more refreshing. Something about a good sour beer, the refreshing qualities that you get with a good sour beer, for me, are up there. Kind of like a lot of people that drink session IPAs. They say they're super refreshing and crisp because they have that nice hop bite. For me, it's that way with sours. I love sour ales, sour beers, gozas, all of that. Excellent stuff. I think the sour component, the tartness that you get with these beers really adds to the refreshing qualities, the enjoyability, and of course the sessionability, even with slightly elevated alcohol products like this one at 6.5%. I think you could still drink a few of these, no problem, and really have a good time with it. I can't help but recommend the Joccamo's Sour IPA. It is kind of a hybrid of style of two different, very different styles. So it's kind of hard for me to rate this product. I may do a revisit someday if they still make this or if they come out with it again in another year or two. Um, but I'm thinking a 90 out of 100. It's excellent. It is on the lower end of excellent for me because the IPA qualities that you get, although enjoyable, it does decrease the sessionability with this beer, whereas a regular sour ale would be much higher on the sessionability scale. So it does lose a little bit of points for that, but it is kind of a hybrid, like I said, of between two very distinct and different styles. And I have to applaud them for that. They did a very good job with it. I'd like to see a lot more beers like this in the future. I think it's a very interesting and well balanced beer because a lot of times your IPAs, double IPAs, all of that, triple IPAs, your super hoppy and bitter beers, they're one dimensional. This one is balanced because you get that super hoppy bite, that bitterness, the citrus and floral aromas that you get from good hop varieties and well hopped beers, but you also have that sourness, that tartness, that punch in the face from the sour qualities from that lactobacillus to really balance this one out. So I'm really happy with it, but I'm going to go 90 out of 100, be a little bit conservative with this one. But if you were to tell me that this was a 97 out of 100, I would not argue with you because it is very well made and it is an excellent product. So there you go, guys. 90 out of 100 for me for the Joccamo's Revenge Sour IPA. If you can still find this beer, go out and buy it. I highly recommend that you try it, especially if you like IPAs and or sour beers. This one is a lot different. It's really enjoyable. It's something that you're going to remember and talk about for a long time to come, and hopefully there will be a lot more of these beers put out in the future. I really like the combination of styles with this one. So 90 out of 100, that'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're having a great day, and until next time, everybody, cheers.